Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is Simeone!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rebic. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Trout has a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's played forward. Fred. And here's Deulofeu. Deulofeu. The referee's awarded a free kick. Manchester United with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. Oh, that is special! A finish right from the top draw. Manchester United take the lead. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Rebic. Rebic! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Hakimi. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Hoists it forward, looking to break out here. Hakimi. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Fred. Back into the middle. Vida goes looking. He's left his man. Vida gets it away. Deulofeu gets it, and now what? Could be thinking about a shot. Great leap! And for a moment, time stood still. Vida tries to get it forward quickly. Nkunku. Rebic. Now it's Musa. Going through. Well read, he sorted that out.
Musa really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Rebic. Musa in towards the middle. He'll have a go. Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Lyon grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Forward it goes. Now it's Musa. Cuts it out. Fred. It's come loose. Renato Augusto. Rebic. And here's Musa. He gets past his man. There's the ball in. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. Out for a throw. Fred. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're into the second 45.
Manchester United can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
He's pinged one through here. Real chance!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's out on the left now. Rebic. Looks to dink one in. Tries a shot! Fred. Deulofeu.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Rebic. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. A buccaneering run from the defender. And it's hoisted clear. So who's he picking out? Musa. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Missed by a fraction. Nkunku. Rebic. And now the breakaway. And it's got through. Forward it goes. Nkunku. Rebic. And here's Musa. Rebic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's Deulofeu. Fred plays a clever pass.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Nkunku. Rebic. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Simeon goes for goal! Fred. Good ball, it's found its target. Lyon have a free kick. Manchester United making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Fred. Deulofeu. Deulofeu goes looking. Plays it back. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 minutes to be added on. Rebic, a searching ball out wide. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And that will be the final act. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled.
It's Rashford! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Rashford really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gets his head to it! That's caused a worry or two.
Rashford certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Reguilon. And it's been taken straight back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's left his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's in, surely! And they've been goes for goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. They're talking seconds for an interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester United are ahead, 1 goal to the good. Fred battles to win it back, hoists it forward. Milan are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. Yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Reguilon. Fred. Manchester United have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Could move up a gear here. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Could be a chance here. And they've been given a corner. Then Afeu brings the ball forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. It's a promising ball. Chance! It's broken loose!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Fred. And here's Rashford. Rashford! And that's off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And here's Grealish. That's offside. Yes, it is. And it's played forward. into a promising move. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Deulofeu going through. It's always going to be the keepers. It was on the back foot. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, they could break here. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He's found his man. A real chance if he can get through.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they...
Milan have a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Looking to dink it in. Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's the throw. Bailly goes looking. Fred. Reguilon. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Grealish. There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. It has only been that one goal. This was very, very tight. If we review the first half.
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Already up and running for the second half.
Manchester United going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Fred. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Reguilon. Fred. That's not going to make it. Now it's Grealish. Gets away from Grealish! Shooting chance! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Oh, what a ball! Grealish. Sessegnon tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Rashford. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Gorgeous control there. Fred. Deulofeu. And he's whipped it in low. He's gone for it! Go for it! Can he get the shot away? Rashford is flagged offside. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. He could be in here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Real chance! Saved it! He's done very well to get to that.
Grealish simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Time for a change in personnel. Fred. Hoists it forward. Oh, real danger here.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well read, he sorted that out.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, he's found him in space!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Goes for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Deulofeu. Fred. What a ball this is! And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Reguilon. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Fred.
And he's there to cut it out. Rash has a goal! And the second time! Oh, that was no routine save.
What a fail. Sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Got a shot away! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ndiaye. It's come loose.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Richarlison. And he's surging through. Richarlison! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Fred. Herrera tries to get it forward quickly. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Barbel. Richarlison. Richarlison! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Rashford. Well positioned to make that interception. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rashford gets it out to the wing. There, Lefeu plays a clever pass. From Villa. Badou Ndiaye drives it forward. Hit long and direct. Fred. Reguilon. And here's Rashford. Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely measured pass. He gets past his man. Richarlison. Richarlison. It's Pereira! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Lefeu. And it's played forward. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And they've been caught going for goal! And Villa. Barbel goes looking. Hudson-Odoi. Forward it goes. There's a long ball. Rashford shapes to shoot! He scored! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Terrific audacity. Just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
The first half is done. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Keeper has beaten it away. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Richarlison, over to the left. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries a shot! Surely this time! That's a half-decent try.
Richarlison certainly could have and should have made more of that. Paris Saint-Germain have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Fred. He's left his man. It's a brilliant interception. Herrera plays it forward. And now they can launch a counter.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Reguilon. And Villa. Richarlison. Hudson-Odoi. And it's Rashford. Richarlison. Well weighted. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Hudson-Odoi. Reguilon looking to get on the end of this. Richarlison. Barbel. And it's Deulofeu. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lucas Paqueta. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Fred. Hudson-Odoi. Just brushed off the ball there. He's pinged one through here. Fred. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fred looks to thread it through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
That's a pop! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rashford did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Barbel goes up and over. Deulofeu. And here's Rashford, and he's cut it out. Has a hit! Hudson-Odoi. So that's it. It is all over. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It can be difficult.